Hey guys, back with another one. So come on up. Come on. Oh, I can't even speak. I just got up. Come on in here so we can begin this live. Yes, it is still early. I had set my clock for 15 minutes to 7 o'clock. Got up, brushed my teeth for sis, and I was on this live with y'all today. We have a lot to go over. Now, I just wanted to say a few things before we started. Now, this is not to be surprised because we know when it gets dry out here in these YouTube streets, people tend to want to, make up stuff. We have people when it's not dry out in these YouTube streets, the messages, they like to tend, to want to make up stuff to get extra, going on their channel. So it's no surprise that people are popping out of the circus. Chrisean Rock is gone, Blueface is gone. They want to keep the circus going, and they also want to keep the shine going on them because the shine wasn't quite on them while they were out. And at least if Chrisean was out, she wasn't really active on social media, but here and there, but sharing things at the same time, trying to still stay relevant. She still took the shine away from the rest of the circus, who wants to stay employed as well as everybody else, right? That even report on the circus. Hey, Gwendolyn, Grand Rising, first one into the chat. That's what's up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Dislikes are welcome. And I want to say happy Sunday. Haven't even gotten no coffee into me, but just having that little bit of rest. Because I just got off a live like 3 hours ago, two and a half hours ago. Just did another live. Go check that live out. As a matter of fact, let me see something really quickly, and we can begin this video. But I want to show you something really quickly so you guys know if you did miss it to go over to watch this live that I did earlier today with Sade. I'm saying Sade with uh Jaidyn Alexis' friend Sadie, pardon me. And matter of fact, I'm not going to pull it up right now. I was just about to pull it up. But it's updated on Chrisean Rock 6/23/2024. Karma is real. What goes around comes around. It is that one. Matter of fact, maybe I could share it really quickly and then we can get into the task at hand because I actually could do that. Let me just do it really quickly. We're going to do this quick. Skip this. We don't need no commercials going on. Share. So it's right here. I don't know why I did that. Is I can hear myself on my YouTube side, so I had to put a mute button on. So it says update on Chrisean Rock 6/23/2024. Karma is real. What goes around comes around. So we will be getting directly into the live commentary live, but go check it out. Also, while you're over there, make sure that you follow the links that are on this video to go subscribe to Blue Rock TV because he's, doing this 1-2-1-2. Okay. All right. So now that we got that out the way, let's get back over to the task at hand.
Talking about him now that he's in,
which is with Bonnie Lachey. But before we even start with her, it goes beyond Bonnie Lachey. Because first and foremost, I want to say this to you. It goes beyond Bonnie Lachey because there's a lot of stuff that people are doing, undermined stuff people are doing. Like the situation with Chrisean Rock and her youngin. People are running with the fairy tale or the wish in the belief, which is sad, that Junior is taken away from Chrisean Rock. Y'all are dead wrong. Trying to say, well, basically, pretty much, this is what the law is, and this is what we're gonna have done. We already know what people have in the works because they're talking it into existence. And I had said that prior to Chrisean Rock going to jail. As soon as they can't have their way, or Chrisean Rock is where they want her at, right, with Blueface in jail, they were gonna do that because hurt people. Misery likes company. Says welcome, love you too, Michelle. Hey, say Hudson. I always say shade too. Grand Rising. So welcome everyone on the chat. Please smash that like button, follow and share. Yes. Hey, Drip Advisory, what's going on with you? So, it's gonna happen. It's just the nature of the beast. Uh, Bonnie Lachey had figured out sooner than later that she was a one-hit wonder, and all the lying of the pregnancy that she needed to be up here updating us about what happened to this fake pregnancy. We all know she wasn't pregnant. She was doing a lot of acting, or making it seem like she was sending Blueface money to his cash app. I mean, not cash app, his canteen. And also making it seem like she was visiting him and writing him, but she probably was doing that because he really has no control over her writing him. Well, I guess he could if he put her on a list, but the chances of him being as doggish as we all know Blueface can be, in my opinion, I doubt it very much that he would deny her to come visit or to write him. I think the only time she's not probably able to see him, at least, in the flesh on visits, is when Jaidyn might have to bring her son up there, to see him. And that's only once in a great while. So we're going to listen to the non-receipt holder herself, but it could be some truth with it. I also heard another commentary channel, and I was in agreement with a little bit of it. But like I said, she never ever has been known to have receipts, first and foremost. And she never ever what she says happens. Like, one big thing that she said was that she was pregnant, morning sickness, having these cravings, but we don't hear anything more about a baby. Now, girl, we know that you did you 1 2 1 2 with Blueface. We already know you did all that. But as fathers, you being pregnant, I think that you stretched it. You just stretched it just a little bit. So we're going to now listen to, because everyone, the main characters are not in the circus, we're going to listen to Bonnie Lachey insert herself yet again and try to make us believe, which Ronnie inserted himself too. So the head of the circus now, Ronnie, which is Chrisean Rock's ex, and Bonnie Lachey, are they the head of the circus now? They can now say things and nobody's going to do anything to them. They're not going to get chastised. They're not going to get handled. They're not going to get G-checked because the main characters in the circus are gone. Most likely, because I don't know whether to believe what is being said is a truth or a lie. Now, she is, in fact, writing letters to Blueface and going to visit him. Ain't no telling what Blueface is telling her. He got time on his hands. Sometime when a man's in jail, he'll tell you anything. And then when he gets out, he has amnesia. Remember the movie The Goodfellas, when the wife saw the side chick signed in visit log at the jail? That's what you make me think of. Yeah, sure. I love me some Goodfellas. I've seen that movie so many times, over and over and over and over again. I can watch that and never get bored with that. But yeah, we're gonna listen to what she had to say. There might be some truth to it, but you know what the sad reality of all this is? There might be some truth to it, but it also could be lies being put out there. Because remember, she's on Wack 100's team. He doesn't deny it on a numerous occasion. It has been brought up to our attention. She's very close to Wack 100. They're cool, at least. They're at least civilized. And actually, I'm gonna actually pull that up so we can make sure that we have these receipts to confirm that she's cool with Wack 100. And I know that if at any time Wack 100 needed her for something, to clean something up or to trigger somebody like Chrisean Rock, he would have her in place to do so. She would do it for free. So, it would never have to be an alternative motive for why Bonnie Lachey is out here starting conflict and confusion out here in social media land, because she's been doing it on her own without any sort of consent from anybody. She's just been doing it because she's trying to build her own career. Bodine has denied her and cussed her out. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Bodine don't like her. I remember Bodine had put her address on his page. Chrisean ignored her. Yep. And I really feel like that was the best thing. And I was very proud of Chrisean for doing that, because this girl talks a lot of mess. She has no class to herself. This is just my opinion. She doesn't have a conversation. Every other word is a cuss word. That's because it's not genuine what she's saying. If you talk to somebody and every other word is a cuss word, that's because they're trying to fill in something to compensate for something. She's always trying to compensate something in her conversation because she don't have a conversation. She don't even have a storyline. She doesn't even present no receipts. She can't even physically show you something on a laptop or her cell phone of what the truth is, or what the receipts are on any of the statements that she makes. So she's kind of sort of like she needs to be on the walk of shame of social media, because you gone out bad, girl. You gone out bad, girl. They all are playing some kind of mind game. Range baiting and outrageous marketing are real. Yeah, because what it is people get desperate when, you're right, Saint Hudson. When people get desperate, they don't understand, because a lot of these people are not commentary channels. Now, commentary channels, shout out, y'all know I love me some Hennessy Review. Hennessy Review, straight up a commentary channel. And one matter of fact, and I love Blue Rock TV. Matter of fact, you guys can go back and see, he does great interviews. They're not biased. You know what I'm saying? If he puts you on this platform, if he feels a certain way, he'll speak on what he felt. You know what I'm saying? He's a very good interview channel, and he's fair. And Hennessy Review, yes, she is a supporter of Chrisean Rock, but she presents the receipts to back up, her position, or what the public wants to know. She's not going to get up here and bring up a CPS case, or she heard about a CPS case that doesn't exist. She's gonna, if anything, she's gonna clear it up, not my my cord came out and my speaker. If anything, what she's gonna do is she's gonna let you guys know why it's not true, and or why she feels it's not true in her opinion. She's not gonna be messy and go, well, it does check out, or it does sound believable, because if you weren't there, if you did not see it in the flesh, you feel what I'm saying? Or even if you've seen it with your two eyes, we weren't there. So what it is doesn't always have to be what it appears. So unless you were there, you heard it from the horse's mouth. But sometimes when you hear it from the horse's mouth, you don't always get the truth. So we have to learn to use discernment. I don't know why I'm moving around this cord, because it just keeps coming out. So let me read this. Ronnie's a messy queen. Yeah, he is. He looks like an alien. Quiet as kept. If there's some alien emojis, put them in the chat. Put a whole bunch of alien emojis. He got the alien. Ronnie looks like an alien. I said it. That is my opinion. I didn't say no profanity. Don't forget. Hey, Ness. It says LET. It says that's facts. Lola Lee too. Yeah, Lola Lee T. I like Lola Lee T. But one thing I don't like about channel holders is don't come with receipts on things that are rumors out here in these YouTube streets. This is what I don't like about some channel holders. They might be good commentators, but they get on here with an update, but they want to clear up like the CPS update. However, You got sources that are not our sources. So just because they're reliable to you, why do they have to be reliable to us? Because they're your sources and you're reliable. That don't mean your sources are reliable. They could be playing on you to get somewhere. They could have an alternative motive they're using you for. So we got to understand that the internet gives cowards an outlet. So you cannot bring past anything with anybody. People flip flop all the time. I've seen it in the nature boy sector. People be cool with you 1 minute. Hold on 1 second. Let me read these. In the back of the mind, I always remember myself that these people are working. Right? They're working. This is a job. But, I remember from the nature boy sector that people flip flop. I've seen people act like they down with me, rooting for my channel, and I don't care where any of you guys go, because the same places you guys watch videos at, I'm there too. In the bushes. I just don't be sometime in the comment section. But I be seeing y'all rooting for that channel holder, this channel holder. Then one day, I guess I might say something we're not resonating with each other. And then you want to be mad at me. Then you want to definitely stay away from me and be on another person's platform. I think that's immature because I'm always going to be the same person with you. And if we had a fallout and say I gave you my number to tell you what kind of a person that I am, if we had a fallout and I gave you my number, I pretty much would, if we had the fallout, you guys wouldn't know about it. We just would have had a fallout. You went your way, I went mine. That's it. That's all. I wouldn't get on here trying to drag your name, and I wouldn't be trying to do stuff that I know you would see to try to trigger you because we weren't friends. Hey, some things have expiration dates. And sometimes you just gotta go on about your big sexy or your little sexy or your sexy, and just life goes on. That's it. That's what I said in Lola chat. Like, you protect the source, but the source isn't protecting Junior privacy, right? Exactly. So yeah, but let's not bring up any channel holders. We're not saying anything bad about Lola T. Y'all know that I like her channel. I've actually put some of her videos on my commentary channels when I started to realize I needed to do longer lives with my community to give back, because without you guys, I love y'all to death. Happy Sunday. I am nothing. So I started, as you notice, put a Y in the chat. If you notice that my live stream's been very long these days, I've been staying on for a hot little grip now. And I did that because I owe that to you. It's nice to hear pre-recorded videos and my thoughts and things that I pulled up and gathered together to make these premiere videos. But you guys want to hear from the content creator as well. And I enjoy being up here with you guys, Hey, Kalia. Hey, girl. Did you get my DM? It says real. I will come to you and let you know. Exactly. That's what's up. So y'all have been noticing they've been longer. Well, they're going to continue to be longer. It took me some time. I think I might be past the 21-day mark. And if you pick up a 21-day good habit, just like a bad one, you will get used to it. So, it starts to become familiar to you. It said, yes, hello there. AD Mitchell, what's up? In the building. And we love you back, SL Davis. Thank you so much, sweetie. So because I'm running my mouth, but I also wanted to tell you the backstory, and I'm going to tell you the backstory in the end story, the outro, intro, whatever story, after I play this live, and I'm going to still run my mouth while she's talking because I'm very opinionated, and this is the commentary channel. I will just play this video once again before we get off live for the ones that may have missed it. So let's get started. Let's hear the liar that never has receipts, in my opinion, talk her big one and plant the seeds that probably somebody coerced her into doing, because now the head of the circus are in jail.
But why is you talking about him now that he's in jail? Like, you think you got some type of power or sorority or whatever? They in a little place bleed you. Like, I literally just called him and told him you was talking. He just laughed because you're a joke, bro. What you talking about? Like, why is you even bringing him up? Like, what possessed you to even talk about my man? Like, he will really, he said he gonna run it with you when he get out. So what you really want to do? Like, I want you to run it with my man, because you was just talking like you really about that life. It's not. You stop. Don't be looking for me now.
I'm from Boston, Mass, Roxbury, born and raised, Boston, Massachusetts. Born and raised, baby girl.
Now the circus is dry.
3 hours away from New York, though. But the only B in where I'm born and raised from is Boston, not Brooklyn. But you're close, though.
Locked up, Chrisean in jail, Blue's in jail. Y'all could have swore y'all could depend on everybody. No, I'm the one keeping the going live. Chrisean X talking about some, don't be talking about the baby, this and that. Like we all know it's your kid. Like you could stick up for your kid or whatever, but why don't you just go get your baby? Like it's safe to get your baby now. Like you don't have to play the role that that's not your kid. Like you could go get your kid. Chrisean's in jail, Blue's in jail. Like go get your baby. Like we know he paid you off to, you know, be quiet so that they could pretend like Blue's the dad. Like we know.
Oh, you know what? She when she lies, you could tell they're just bogus lies. Like really, and they told your big mouth can't hold nothing, no water, nothing. They told you that that's what the plans were to pay Ronnie so he won't get his own child. Girl, stop it. See, that's why I'm telling you. I will feed into the mess as fathers bringing it up and debunking it and letting y'all know y'all got to start paying attention to these people that bring this to light, that are trying to push the narrative that this is true what Bonnie Lachey is saying about Ronnie and it being Ronnie's baby, because there are people that will share this information and they'll try to make you run with the truth that is real and it's not. You feel what I'm saying? And I heard a channel holder say something like 2 days ago. And she said, stop every time you hear something first from a channel holder who announces something. Stop running with it as to be the truth. And then you want to fight with other platforms because you heard it somewhere else. Nobody else might be saying it, or maybe a whole a group of you are saying it because you heard it from the same place, and you're running with it as a truth, like you know Chrisean Rock or Blueface in real life because you're cool with that channel holder or that source, because they told you, you're running with that to be the truth when you really truly don't know if that's the truth or not. Somebody could be rocking you to sleep. So what I'm trying to say is stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe, for real.
No, like it's cool. Like locked up now, go get your baby. Like stop a chance to change the baby life, and instead of, you know, keeping it in that predicament and getting paid off to like do that, that's crazy. But
The Joy Queen, and put a Y in the chat because y'all are gonna know that who that person is referring to. Do not put the channel holder name in my live. I do not have time for no name dropping, especially if you're not saying anything great. But I will admit, the Joy Queen, I also said put a Y in the chat if you know what channel holder she's referring to, and that I know who she's referring to and what I had said when I say this. Put a Y in the chat if I already told y'all. Let them play like they know Chrisean Rock personally, and the sources and the circle are the same. And when Chrisean Rock is good and tired of them exploiting her, she's gonna put it out there like she did the hairdresser, the one that was saying that she's under contract, the one that was fighting with Bonnie Lachey, for a matter of fact. She eventually said, well, I have a couple of hairdressers, but the ones that I usually that do my hair, usually like pretty much I promote them. Like I let them know I have them on camera. You can see them. You know who they are. And there's only like 2 or 3 of them. So I don't know. But she probably maybe did my hair 1 or 2 times. But that's how she was coming across. Chrisean was like, I'm not saying she never did my hair or my makeup or whatever. But pretty much she stays within the same circle. So I'm not trying to say that's not why we didn't hear from that makeup artist anymore. But it kind of sort of was like she already had enough drama that could last her a lifetime, pretty much. I in her defense, but also I think she may have said, "This is when I need to throw in the towel," because if I was trying to act like I was keeping something a secret for Chrisean Rock and out for her best interest, now it's been exposed from Chrisean Rock's mouth, but in a friendly way. But Chrisean Rock will subtly let people know that they're perpetrating the fraud, because if you know Chrisean in real life, whether it was Chrisean, I mean Junior or not, why would you put that up there to only get debunked by the horse, the messenger? And that was Chrisean Rock. She put you straight out there. You would think that you would be done with doing commentary, but people see the money, the almighty dollar, and they just say, "I'm just gonna keep continuing to put up videos, even and not on any other person, even if I'm lying on them, or even if I'm showing them stuff that is true, but the social media influencer that I'm doing the commentary on is not comfortable with it. I'm gonna still do it because of the simple fact I'm making money off it."
You know, to each his own. But go get your kid now. Like, it's safe. Like, he's cool. Like, we all know the baby looks just like you. Like, just go get your kid, bro. Just go get your kid. Like, we already know Blue mom didn't want to get him. We already know Blue dad didn't want to get him. Nobody could. And then so then we got Chrisean's family, the allegations of her family scamming. Like, yeah, like everybody who's like non-famous in her family is out here scamming, talking about they need money for bail, this, that, and the third. Like, first of all, we already know she ain't got no bail, so you really not using that money for no lawyers and bail. Like, y'all don't have none of that information. All y'all got is y'all CashApp and spending that money on yourself. And I know y'all been doing with other scamming allegations that have been floating around. So we know that y'all out here scamming. Come on, let's be real. Like, y'all fans is so dumb. Y'all don't even catch that they've been scamming y'all.
I agree, Kalia. I don't think that Zeus Network is willing to mess up their reputation. Well, put it like, well, they'll probably be willing to do that. That's my opinion. But I don't think that they're willing to be having lawsuits and all kind of stuff that can backfire on them, trying to stage a fake pregnancy test to a man who really truly needed at that time to know whether or not that was his son. That was a very sensitive issue. Sometimes we have to put things aside even for the show sake at that time. I think that was a real paternity test, and I think that people know that when the truth is revealed, it ceases and desists. Put a Y in the chat if you always hear me say this. People don't want to hear the truth. They want to live in a lie, because the lie goes on and on and on. The truth ceases and desists everything. And they want to live in a lie about whether or not Junior's blueface, because it gives an adrenaline rush to see what's next, how people are going to react, when they're going to get another DNA test. But once you find out what the truth is, you have nothing else to talk about. They don't want this to end, so they just keep it going with it up in the air about what they think, or who they think is Junior's father. But the only one would know that are the parties involved. So sometimes it's like we go too far with people's business that we think that we know because they're social media entities. They share a lot of their life, but there's still only a snippet of their life that they share. You don't know what they do when they shut them cameras off. And you guys got to get out of that fantasy world, that you know them personally, that you resonate with them personally, because they're probably more active and in your face and supportive because you support them than other social media influencers. So you do give them their roses, you give them their flowers, because they interact more with you than other of your favorite social media influencers were, or actors, celebrities would. But that does not mean that you know everything, or they tell you, or you see everything, because we don't know.
Out of thousands, millions. And then on top of that, we got T pages out here fighting in the streets. Like, everybody's just in shambles.
Exactly.
Like,
don't mention any other channel holders.
Like, the castle is on fire.
Misspell.
I'm the queen of the circus. Move without me. And let's really clear the air. Like, I'm not talking about Tasiki. Everybody would love to make me talk about Tasiki, but y'all can't. I love Tasiki. The only time I ever say anything about her is what I've been told. And that was like one time. But other than that, though, like, I'm specifically talking about the non-famous in her family. Whoever is not famous.
She's not making it at all. But she's still
Everybody
trying.
else is scamming in her family. Features. Her other siblings. Like, let's just make that clear. And then Zoe, her old manager, like, out here scamming too. Like, selling pictures of the baby for money. Like, y'all really don't have her back. Like, y'all is so weird. Like, good.
Yeah,
So why is he talking about?
She really took the time out to speak, because she wasn't in that limelight. She was diminishing, and she said, I guess she thought about it. She said, wait a minute, Everybody's gone now. Chrisean, without doing much, she still was orchestrating the circus. Even though we didn't see it that much, we knew she was around. She wasn't locked up. So she figured, now this is my 1 minute of fame. I got to do something with it. And what happens? She gets up on here yet again and starts smoke. This time she's messing with Ronnie and Blueface. I mean Ronnie and Chrisean Rock, because she has nobody else to talk about. Number one, Chrisean Rock, when she was out, wasn't paying her no attention. And number two, Jaidyn and Alexis don't give it the time of the day at all. You know. But like I'm gonna say, there is some fishy business going on. We know there's some undermining stuff going on. People just being thirsty. And I'm saying, speaking for the messengers that are supposed to be the responsible parties and give us the information, and they're not, beside them, there is some fishy things going on, some things that I question. I don't know why Jaidyn Alexis is so laid back. What does she know that she could be a part of? That could be a setup. Like, you be over here, handle your business, get the bag, work the set with the MILF company that we got going on, and secure the bag, because I need this for my legal fees. I need this for civil lawsuits that I owe. And you just don't know what Blueface is saying to both parties, or all people involved, including Bonnie Lachey. He could be telling Bonnie Lachey something because she's still hanging on by a thread. He could definitely telling Chrisean Rock one thing over there, and he's saying something to Jaidyn Alexis on the other end. So it's like, that's what men do when they have multiple women. They all are not getting the truth. Nobody's getting fair treatment, because he's having the best of both worlds. He has this mentality of, why buy the cow when the milk's for free? And that's just the bottom line. And only time this is going to end is if one person says that I have to do better because I know better, and I have to walk away. But if they don't walk away, there's no reason for Blueface to walk away, because he's having a man's dream to be able to not be bored with one woman. Oh, I didn't see all these comments here, and I'm sitting here running my mouth. Whoo, child. He's having a man's dream. He's able to have multiple women. They know about each other. They accept him, and they're allowing him to do it. Because if you're not leaving him alone, I don't care if you're cussing him out, kicking him out, you still come back, or you still allow him to come back, then, I don't know. It says, you're right, they call all be playing along. Yep. You even got Bravo sitting there trying to act like he a Blueface 2.0 and stuff, telling that girl to keep it on the hush hush. The side chick telling that girl straight up to keep it on the hush hush, from his main chick, Sadie. That's crazy. What's wrong with you guys? As much as you want to have two different women, if those two women are not in sync with the program, they're not going for the program, you got to leave the one that ain't going, or both of them alone, and get people that are with the program. Be up front from the gate. There are women that get down like that. Look at Jaidyn Alexis. She does poly. She has done poly. I don't know how many times, but she has done poly in the past with Blueface. This is probably why there's no boundaries of respect, because he's like, girl, don't act like you jealous now. You shared me before in a poly relationship. That means the girl was probably living at the house at that time when they were doing this poly thing. Chrisean and Blue did a whole phone call on Snap about Junior after the last court date. You think after he said he was proud father and claimed Junior, they'd leave it alone? But see, that's what I'm saying, Buttercup. They want to keep it going, because it's like, no offense to anybody in here that watches soap operas, but it's like a soap opera. When you're watching these episodes, or these episodes that you record because you gotta go to work and you're not gonna be able to see that episode that comes on at noontime, You know that that's all a storyline. It's all been written out for years to come. There's no ending to it. It's all a lie. And people sit there and watch it. These are just scenarios of what could happen in real life, but they're not real. That's what people want. They want a soap opera, not realizing these are people's real lives. And you can't keep dragging somebody or making up stuff that doesn't exist on people like Chrisean Rock. For an example, look what she's going through. And allegations of her not taking Junior to the pediatrician for your own gain. You don't know whether or not she is taking Junior or not. Maybe that's something she doesn't feel comfortable with sharing with the public. So you'll never hear her tell you about that. It's not your business, anyways. Put a Y in the chat if I told you. How would people really knowing if she's taking Junior to the pediatrician? How do you know? Just because you don't see it don't mean that she's not taking them. Put a Y in the chat if I say that over and over again like a broken down record. How do you know? Where are you getting these sources from? Nobody can never pull up sources when you put them on spot and go, okay, you said that. Well, can you give me the link or where this information came from? You can never do that. Since Chris Ron is still running it from in the jail, they've been looking and waiting. Right. I'm not gonna put it past the whole circus asking her to stir up something. Yeah, well, I would think that Wack 100 would do that. They have to keep the people engaged. Bonnie actually pulled up on Jaidyn before. Yeah, she went to the club, right? But she knew that that wasn't not gonna happen. It says Blue wasn't in interest when he got kicked out. It says he's telling her something because he can't talk to Chrisean. Right, exactly. That's what I believe as well. Someone has to stop. I mean, to tap out. Yeah, if it doesn't happen, it's not gonna happen. Then let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find that video. Um, I should be able to find it. I know how I might have to locate. I have so many videos. I mean, I got over 1,000 videos. You might say, well, why can't you find your own videos? But sometimes, like I said, I mourn and move on. It's just, that's one of my sayings I've made up. So, I do the commentary on whatever's going on for the moment, but I don't take it into my real life. People sometimes take it into their real life and they get so invested. I already did commentary on a really demonic person from the past. And I took it into my real life, Blue Rock TV. And, I'm just not doing that. It just is very draining. And I'm not doing that anymore. It says Blueface. Where's the Blue Rock TV at? I'm trying to find, cause yeah, I'm trying to see which one was it. It was I know. I'll probably have a picture, a thumbnail of. I know what I can do. I can go to Blue Rock TV. Duh. YouTube. And I'm gonna see what date that it was, because in case there's any profanity, I don't want to have to edit. I'm lazy. Hey, and not only that, I don't want it on my channel. So I'm gonna look for the actual video, and I'm gonna see around what time. I mean, what like month or year that it was on, and then I'll go locate it on my side. That's what I'm gonna do. But I love his interviews. He's got some good interviews. It says Baddies Caribbean Queen. Wait a minute, is it still up here? Oh, he may have took it down. I hope not. Let me see. Hold up now. He may have took it down. I don't know. If he did, I'm not questioning it. I'm just wondering. Let me see. Says live interview. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I do have it. So I don't know why that did that. We're gonna get out of there. Okay, so live interview. So if I can't find it on my channel, I will just definitely just pull this up and go to this interview. I'm just hoping that there's no profanity. Usually it isn't, but like I said, I don't wanna. take no chance with that. But let me do it like this. Let me look on my channel first. And it's for March 23rd. That's how we're going to locate it. Hopefully I did it at least around the 23rd or the 24th. And that's how we'll pull it up. And then I'll share it with you guys. But yeah, people need to stop. They really do. You know what I'm saying? Because, this is somebody's life. People have feelings. They are human. And, we got to pay attention to, what we do, what we say and what we do. It says right here, are they out to get Chrisean Rock? Is it that one? March 23rd. I say plotting on Chrisean Rock. Let me look on here real quick. But I'll be right with y'all, all right? I ain't forgot y'all, boo-boos. Just want to make sure that I'm on the right video. If not, we'll just have to go to Blue Rock TV's, which I know he don't have a problem with it. We all show credit over here. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go to it. Should be this video I just pulled up. It should be here on my video section. So I want to say it's this. All right, it's got to be this one here. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yep, this is it. Yep, this is it right here. So I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it. Ba, 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 ba. I think I did it in 2 parts. It's been so long ago, I don't even remember. So let me get up here and let you guys start to listen. This is the video where Blue Rock TV had asked a series of questions. Shout out to Blue Rock TV. I will put the link in the top of the description box. But even if I don't have the link at the top of the description box, we had no plans this round to even do any commentary on Blue Rock TV. By default, at the bottom where I have all the channels that I'm subscribed to and would love you guys to subscribe to, by default on every single video, I don't care even if it's not about Chrisean Rock or Blueface or the circus, by default, Blue Rock TV is in the bottom of my all my videos. So you can go over there and subscribe to his channel. All right, so let's start. But yeah, it was the people want to know questions. Oh, I was about to say statements or hey
happened?
guys, back with another one. So I wanted to go over all of what I heard on Blue Rock TV's interview with Jessica West. I want to also make it clear to you that Blue Rock TV did try to emphasize as much as he could, respectfully, about how important receipts are when you are making up allegations that, put out there into the universe to the community of the circus. Um, and honestly, I really see his standpoint on that and also emphasizing it all through this interview, how important receipts are, because if we don't start furnishing on a daily basis receipts, this community is going to go to shambles. We already have people who report the information and they're not using receipts. And it can just get to a place where this can become a soap opera where it's just something that's the wow factor for the moment, not to be believable, just pure entertainment and no receipts involved. And we're always going to be left in the air whether or not these statements or whatever is being said about individuals are true or false. So I want to give a shout out to Blue Rock TV for this wonderful interview. He has done quite a few interviews on a few of the people in the circus. And I want you to hear some of what Jessica West said, aka Bonnie Lachey's manager. Also, I thought you guys would want to be, updated on the position of Wack 100 and Bonnie Lachey's relationship.
Is Wack going to be Bonnie's manager?
Yeah, that's low riding. Yeah, she wants to know if Wack is.
Yeah, I'm Bonnie's manager right now. Our contract that we have with each other, which I start all my clients out with, is like a year contract, We'll reconvene in a year to see how we're doing in our progress. And, my plan is to take her to the top and then let her do her thing, That's my dream for all my clients is to get them in a really good place and have them be able to elevate their careers and take off. So no, Wack's not her manager, just a friend and like a mentor.
So a lot of people wanted to know that because we know that Wack 100 does not like Chrisean Rock, and we also know that Wack 100 is allegedly being accused of, he likes to put people against each other to suit his fancy. Now he doesn't like Chrisean Rock, so it's convenient for him to place Bonnie basically at the scene to stir up a ruckus and character assassinate Chrisean Rock because of the fact he does not like her. He has no smoke with Bonnie Lachey. So, we all wanted to know whether or not there was any truth to him being her manager or alleged manager or going to become her manager. Is she a seed that's planted there to character assassinate Chrisean Rock? We don't know. But Jessica West answered the question briefly, and that's all we really got from her.
So that's interesting. That's good to know. I don't know if maybe they were just wondering because you guys share a lot of journeys, like you said in the past, and perhaps share a lot of insights. So maybe they're wondering if there's going to be a collaboration or if Rock, if Wack really wants to, is he really like how involved is he?
A lot of people will be like, Wack hates Chrisean. He's going to do anything he wants to bring people in and kind of hurt Chrisean. I think Wack at the end of the day is like a businessman, and Blueface is his main client that brings in the most income around the board. So I think he's going to do what's in his client's best interest, right? At the end of the day. So he's very transparent. He explained that to us and explained everything like that. That's the connection she was able to make when she was in the BGC house. So, it's just, we know that the BGC episodes are going to start being in syndication again with Rage Tronic Network. So stuff like that, he'll call us and let us know about, because, that's a big opportunity for the girls who were on the show that didn't get the clout as much as they wanted to, because as you remember, it was during the pandemic. So I think the show first aired on OnlyFans, if I'm correct. And a lot of the public didn't get to see necessarily the show. So, we get insights like that, tidbits. He helped her with the That's My Daddy song and stuff like that. So he's very busy, has a lot going on. He has his hands on a lot of stuff for sure, but he's been very supportive of her and wants to see her win.
By me hearing that come out of Jessica West's mouth, he speaks very highly of Wack 100. That scares me because, like I said again, Chrisean Rock and Wack do not get along. It does fit in alignment that he could possibly be using, in my opinion. They don't furnish receipts, so nobody can get mad at my opinion that I feel as though if he wanted to place Bonnie Lachey at the scene and come up with false allegations on Chrisean Rock, Wack 100, he could do so. And a lot of it would be believable because it's about Chrisean Rock, not about Bonnie Lachey talking about Blueface in their relationship. But some of the things that she might say about Chrisean Rock could pass off as believable to the audience. So Wack 100 could place her there. The love bombing, you're my home girl. You know what I'm saying? I got respect for you. You're not like Chrisean Rock. That type of talk with Bonnie Lachey to smooth her over to have her out here starting the smear campaign on Chrisean Rock. And that's just my opinion.
Excited or eager again, and I know a lot of people are probably excited or eager to hear what you have to say about the Blueface or CIRCUS members, right? So I kind of into that discussion, right? Thoughts on the members in the circus, and right now, you guys, we're leaving it free for Jessica on the floor to speak about
So my opinions, I'm just going to start out by saying this. I have no skin in the game. I have no beef with anybody in the circus. I'm fans of everybody, you guys. I'm just like you. I have a job to do. Blue's smart to me. I love what he's been able to do. I love
Blueface is not doing anything different than any other man does that likes to have a lot of women present in his life, likes to cheat and deceive people and all sorts of things. I don't think that he planned this. It just happened to be this way and or turn out this way, and he's riding the wave on all of this circus mess that's going on that he created from the behaviors of what he does behind closed doors. He's no different than any other man. Only thing different is that he makes his living on social media, so he shares a lot of his personal life, things that people would rather keep behind closed doors. He shares that with the public, and he does it because he's not the one ultimately looking like a fool. In the end, it's the women that he is manipulating.
It's interesting. I think he's a very nice guy. I said that to everybody. He's always been very polite and respectful. Just the business strategies and the deals that he has made, I think he's been able to do something that a lot of people haven't gotten and to do effortlessly, which is switching back and forth with women and being able to make money off of them and having different relationships and situations, having girls come together. I think he's very, I don't have anything bad to say about him, really. He's done a lot for Bonnie, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate him being there for her and, you know, speaking like my cousin. So I have no issue with Blue. You know, I stay out of Bonnie's relationships and business because at the end of the day, she's a, like, this is a grown adult. I have businesses, I have properties, I have stuff I have to take care of. So I don't judge, right? To each his own. That's the journey you have to walk. You have to wake up every day and be okay with yourself and be okay with, you know, the consequences and whatever partner you choose. I just hope that the person she's around respects her and always helps her and speaks light into her. And, you know, it's messy for sure and all the things, she knows that, and she very much knows what comes around with it. And so I think he's a good guy. I think he's very smart, and I think he's gonna go far in this industry, even further than he's gone, for sure.
Awesome. Well, that's a good insight. I mean, a lot of people do probably would agree with you about Blueface being a marketing genius, right? One question that we have here from someone, and basically the question is, Wack said Blue only calls for people. So is Bonnie lying? So maybe you can provide some insight.
Bonnie and Blue talk. Like I kind of mentioned to you, when we started this journey, and Wack and a few of the team members that
I don't believe he talks to her. She really probably does go to see him.
You know,
or
they can help Bonnie in certain ways, but in certain ways they can't. And they were very clear. You know, Bodie told us on the phone that you try to come out and say that you're not messing with Blue, we will deny you. We will say everything. We will go against you because that doesn't mean what we're trying to do. Like, Bonnie, you're messing up his money, right? You're doing stuff like that. So I think literally, we were just in a position.
I keep forgetting to tell you guys, I'm running a live on both my channels. Make sure you are subscribed to my second channel. I did put the link. In fact, we can finish this up in a minute. But yeah, this is very important. I definitely will be keeping this in the live recap so you guys can get it. I should have put this at the beginning of the video, but I try to wait till there's people in here so that you guys know it on a larger scale. That yes, this is Buttercup, the channel you're probably on, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the channel so you'll see that. That's why you don't see the chat. I'm on my main channel. If you ever are on, which you can stay on there, I want you to, because I want you to be subscribed over there as well. But if you feel as though you can't see the chat, what it is because you're on my main channel. I mean, my second channel. So don't have no fear. You can either just come over here when you see it's like that, or make sure you subscribe before you leave now. But yeah, you can just make sure you subscribe to the main channel, and then just bring yourself on over here afterwards, after you subscribe, and hit that like button on that video as well. Now hold on, because I'm gonna wait for this video to go by. Okay, so I'm gonna share really quickly. I'm gonna stop sharing here so that you guys can see, because a lot of people think that they're blocked. They're not blocked. They're just on my second channel. Now you can tell it's the second channel because I have over 5,000 subscribers on that channel. And this channel has over 25,000 subscribers on this channel. So you don't get confused. I just want to let you know that second channel has less subscribers. So yeah, you're over here, Buttercup. Hey, how you doing, Buttercup? Do you see yourself? She says, why can't I see the chat? Elegant interior design. Good morning, 741. She's over there. And Buttercup. It says the baddie. She's over there. She says, what do you mean? You said done. What you mean done? Yeah, but yeah, make sure by the time y'all figure out that you're on my second channel, make sure you subscribe. The subscribe button. You see this here? Make sure you're subscribed. This is SL Davis Social Media News. You can tell that the background is a darker background. And I'll also show you this so you can see the difference. This is my second channel, and I got a little over 5,000 subscribers. The setup might be a little different. I mean, but you pretty much can tell by the profile picture. But yes, this is my main channel. I have it on the homepage. And these are the videos that I started putting on to social media as well. You'll see. Oh, what I just do? Come on, girl. Hold on, guys. Come on now, good. It's real sensitive. Oh, man. So the homepage. So you'll see that it's a lot of Nature Boy stuff on here, old videos, and Queen Up. See from 10 months ago, almost a year ago. And Nature Boy's videos go back even farther. So yeah, almost a year ago. But yeah, I'm gonna start putting videos of not just CashApp, but I'm gonna start putting videos on this second channel as well. Because YouTube is like, listen, you can't have all these multiple channels and you're not working your set. You can start back at 4,000 watch hours, which I could get that anyways in a couple of days if that was to happen. But I'd rather just, if I have two channels, work the set, right? So that's where we're at with that. So let's continue to share here. Oh, no, this is the wrong thing. Let me remove that. My fault. So now what we'll do is we'll go back sharing this video so we can finish up. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. And here goes.
I think Bonnie was just in a position where she was just, you know, sick of waiting around and she wanted to get her career going and she wanted to get started. So I just think she made that executive decision to just, you know, come out with it and do what she had to do and just.
So Jessica West says it out of her own mouth. You know, nobody can twist what she said. What a lot of people was already thinking, that, you know, maybe it's not a thing that what she's saying is the truth about her and Blueface. It's about business. She's trying to get to a bag. It's not even about Blueface. She probably doesn't even like Blueface. But sometimes we do what we need to do to get to where we need to get to. Now, do I agree with it? Absolutely not. Especially taking it as far as saying that she's pregnant with his baby, trying to get recognition from that, trying to get followings from that, trying to get a bag from that. I think that that is not called for. Absolutely going too far with the narrative, running with it, especially being someone that never has receipts on anything. And you're basically character assassinating someone that does not need help being character assassinated. Speaking on Blueface himself, he's already painted in a bad light, that he is a manipulator to women. He does not respect women. He uses women and so forth. So, you know, Bonnie Lachey is pretty much trying to amp up her career. And if she's going to do it, she's going to do it through Blueface or anybody else, any means necessary to get to where she needs to get to.
Question that a viewer had, J Money the Hitman,
Okay.
They are wondering if Bonnie has ever visited Blueface in jail.
Mm-hmm. I think she has.
She has.
She thinks
She's
she
either visited him in jail or she's been down there to visit him and put money on his books or do something like that.
Yeah, I remember.
But she has. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do remember that. Okay, so that was two questions about Blueface there. If you want to go ahead, you can tell us about another circus member that you have an opinion on.
Okay, we'll start with Chrisean, I guess, next. It's only right. I like Chrisean. I think she's very talented. And, you know, when Bonnie speaks about her and talks about her come up in her trials and tribulations she went through, it's a lot of parallels and a lot of similarities to Bonnie's. I love how she's been able to break the mold, right? And to be successful. She has a good head on her shoulder, and she just needs support too, I feel like. Like, it's back to the support thing and having the right type of people to guide you and to help you, you know? So I think, you know, I think a lot of the stuff that she does is so warranted in Blueface. I wish she would be more to herself. Like, I feel like if I was managing her,
I
I'd have
agree.
her performing at the Super Bowl, I'd have her in movies, I'd have her doing a lot of stuff. She's very marketable, and she can go. It's disappointing for me to see a woman with that much potential to, you know, when the man goes to jail, like, you're kind of quiet and kind of idle, when, you know, you can really be setting you and your son's self up to never have to work again, and making sure his and his kids don't have to work.
I do agree with Jessica West on this point with Chrisean Rock. It's really sad that she waited for a man to go to jail to be not around anymore. It's very important, and this goes for anyone that's doing social media and getting the bag off social media. If you're not consistent on social media, the algorithm can start to turn against you. Your viewership can go down, and this is how you get to the bag. It's the numbers, the views, the following. And Chrisean Rock, as we all know, we've seen it. It happens to everyone, so we're not making it seem like it's just Chrisean Rock. It happens to me off and on all the time. You have to be consistent. You got to put out that content. And Chrisean Rock, she doesn't have to put any effort into putting out any wonderful content. She can just get up there and talk about how her day was. But she put her life on hold for Blueface, and these are going to be the consequences of her actions going forth listening to Blueface. That's why I'm saying Blueface, yeah, he's a mastermind in his own right, but he's definitely he didn't put this together and plan for it to happen like that. It fell into place like this, and he's now piggybacking off it. That's all I really feel as though he did. That was a genius, is that figured out this was working and he worked the set.
Take over and to be appreciative, humble, and work hard. So, you know, yeah, to answer your question, I think she's very talented, funny, and she has a great head on her shoulder. And I'm excited about her future, and I hope to see her in better lights for sure.
And thanks for saying that. I mean, you know, I think you did say some great things there. I think there were some things that some people would probably agree was a bit shady. Yeah, no, maybe so, right?
You said it's
But not so shady.
Oh, like what per se? What do you think?
Like maybe the part where, you know, so for example, you were basically saying things that you admire about Chrisean and the things that she's doing right now and the things that she would be good for, but at the same time you kind of then said, you know, but you think it's kind of disappointing that she would be idle, and you know, so then, you know, spinning that narrative about her not doing anything, not doing more, when I think she was pretty explanatory in the way when she explain what she is doing and the project she is working on in the background, and you know, and the respect she is doing by staying a bit low, I guess, in the term that some would use. One thing that I find really interesting about this conversation in the dynamics of both, right, is that, you know, when we spoke about Bonnie and we spoke about the, you know, I guess the position or the time that they're at with Blueface, we kind of went with, you know, Bonnie equals being rogue at this time, right? Bonnie doing what she's doing to be rogue at this time, right? Rock doing what she's doing to be idle. But I mean, at the same time, you know, we see or we hear of both of them doing things or doing great things, right? So I'm not
It's
too
no
sure.
shade when I say that necessarily. I don't follow Chrisean's stuff all the time. So the conversation you're talking about where she's explaining what she's doing, I didn't see that. It's more of hope and inspiration. It's more, girl, you got it, and you could do it, and you could do anything you put your mind to type. It's not shady at all. It's very much the girl has it, and I know she has it, and I'm pretty sure it's very hard to navigate. And I pray for her to have the right people in her corner and just to really go off in life. So I feel like it's not shade at all.
No, that's good. And that's why I clarify, right? Because, you know, sometimes when you say things, not you, but anybody, right? The internet's undefeated, right? So they're going to find ways to be like, oh, well, that was shade, or you know, this.
You're a Chrisean fan, so anytime anything goes in.
I'm going to end it here, but I just want to say my final thoughts. I think that when it was asked about her feelings of Chrisean Rock, I don't think she said at that particular time anything shady. I just think, and I agree with her, and I don't think she got too in depth about it. Well, actually, she did. I think it was later on down the interview, but the algorithm is a beast. And even though Chrisean has stated what she's going to do, which is a wait for Blueface, that's good and dandy. But getting up here and interacting and engaging with her fans and her supporters is what she still needs to be doing in order to keep that algorithm keeping her relevant. So when she gets out, whatever she's trying to promote, whether it's Crazy in Love 3, or whatever Blueface and them are trying to sell as far as merch, anything they're trying to do in their careers, they have to keep that algorithm going so that people know that they're still out there and they're able to post and promote at the highest of their pinnacle. So, it's very important for her to still stay active as far as integrating with her supporters, staying up to date, speaking on a daily or every other day basis, to stay in that algorithm so it can help her grow while she's sitting waiting. So if I'm not too tired today, if you do see a live, I'm going to log into my second channel, which I'm going to show you again. I'm going to be logged on. If I go live, I haven't really been able to stay up past a certain time. I'll take a nap, and then I find myself it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to show you really quickly, and then we will end this live because I have some other stuff that I need to put out, premiere videos for you guys for later. I'm trying to get one out by 12 noon onto the channel. So if you guys missed it, have no fear. SL Davis is here to save the day. Okay. So you guys are not going to miss a beat over here. You guys will definitely know my stance on everything. So let me do this. And let me go to my channel, on my second channel. Okay. So let me share this really quickly. So today, if you see that I go live today, I'm going to flip-flop between the two, and I'll let you know what channel I'm on. And if you're on my main channel, you still can stay over there because majority of the viewership is going to go to the main channel anyways. So I probably will be interactive most likely by myself anyways on my second channel because nobody really is used to going over there. But that's where I'll be tonight if I go live at 7. So if you come over to my main channel, you can stay over there. It doesn't matter. But this is my second channel. Just want to let you guys know, SL Davis Social Media News. You cannot miss it. It's black. I don't know if by default your channel might show it in white, but it's the profile picture is SL Davis in silver and black. Okay? And it says SL Davis Social Media News. And this is where I'm going to be tonight. I'll put the link on the community section of my main channel so it can redirect you. Some of you that click on the link from the page or whatever, how you get here. But if you're on the first channel, you can stay on there as well. Make sure you're liking the video on either channel that you're on. But if you find that you're on this channel here, make sure you're subscribed because 9 times out of 10, you're not subscribed. And also, a lot of my mods might not be not subscribed. You might not be modded up on this second channel. So once you end up tonight, if I go live at 7, I don't know, I might be tired. I can mod you up on the second channel as well. Because I want to keep the same mods, unless things change and people start acting flaky. I keep my mods. But if you start acting like a weirdo, I get rid of you. But yes, this is the second channel. You guys already know what the main channel looks like. That's the channel you're always on. But we're gonna work the set on the second channel as well. Make sure on my second channel, because I try to be, at least with new channels, strict about, make sure that you not only subscribe to the channel, but you have this notification bell on with the option all, so you get all of my notifications when I go live or have any pre-recorded videos. Okay, so with that being said, I am going to be getting off. Nessie's on point with it. I'm gonna leave some love up into the chat. I want to say happy Sunday. Hope y'all are making your Sunday dinners and making me a plate. If you are, put it in the chat what you're making for Sunday dinner. Make me hungry. Make me hungry. If anybody's making Sunday dinner, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat before SL Davis got the scat. Okay, have a happy Sunday, everyone. I guess a lot of people ain't cooking. It says it's if that's the same second channel since forever. No, I had put this out. I want to say, I don't know, the beginning of 2023 or 2024. I mean 2022. I think it's 2023 though. Let me see. I can't remember. Let me see. I can tell by the first video I did, the oldest video on this channel. Let me see. My second channel. I think it was the beginning January 24th. Because to be honest with you, I started working the set on this channel. No, actually, no, it was longer than that. And I went in for like 30 days, and then I just said, "Yeah, I don't feel like I want to work on my first channel." So no, I started my first video on May 7th, 2022. And I just wasn't like paying really too much attention to it. I don't have very many videos on here. I have 198 videos. I got like over 1,000 of videos on the other one. So yeah. It says curry chicken. Ooh, potatoes with rice and peas. Yes, I'm weak. Queen Grandma rocks. Yes, I'm weak. Ooh, turkey wings with gravy. I hope some mashed potatoes and some fresh string beans that you gotta pop. Chicken, rice, and mixed vegetables. I know that's right. Ooh, crab mac and cheese, cornbread, chicken breast. Oh, I wish I was at your house, Rosen. I'm weak. All right, love y'all. Stay blessed. And like I said, I might do a 7 o'clock live PM. Prayers up for me. I'm order me some coffee, but I'm gonna order coffee so I can make it myself, so I can make it strong enough probably to keep me up. And I might have to take it a couple of hours before I start live. I just been tired lately, just drained, working. So with all that being said, I love y'all. Happy Sunday. Make sure to hit the like or the dislike button on the way out the door. And make sure, and thank you for the ones that did subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to my second channel that I just showed you. Because tonight, as I said, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if I'm not too tired, I will be on this second channel right here, SL Davis Social Media News. And again, the link is right here. SL Davis Social Media News. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Mwah.